To decide which is best, we need to do some back-to-back tests, and that means I need another driver for the other car. There's only one man for the job, Rowan Atkinson. Sadly, Rowan was busy, so I called an old mate of mine. He's a big petrol head. Steve Coogan. The first test we have is a simple drag race.
Horsepower than Coogan in the Ferrari, but I'm carrying an extra 100 kilograms, and it's the weight that's costing me this race.
3, 2... Next, we did a braking test, and once again, the Ferrari was the winner. But the big deciding factor is how these cars make you feel.
I can't multitask. I've got to drive or talk, can't do both.
There was no doubt that the Aston made the better noise. But what about everything else? Well, to decide, we pulled over for a little chat.
In terms of like drivability, this is just, it just gives you loads of information when you're driving through your fingertips. You can feel the back end going.
I mean, this is brilliant. It's just, that's super brilliant.
I wouldn't feel upset if someone gave me that.
No. I wouldn't feel upset if I bought one. I'd think I've got a really good car. But
I would after about 12 months when I looked at the depreciation. But if I didn't have to worry about that, my first name was Shake, then I'd probably go for that.
I just thought that was tauter and more muscular, and it is a little bit faster, and it does stop a lot better. The gearbox is better, and I just thought it was the better car. However, I'm bored with Ferrari.
Well, I don't, styling-wise, I mean, I just think there's no contest. That's a much more attractive car.
It's a nicer place to sit as
Nicer place to sit. I always think, really, if you're going to buy a really expensive car, how would you feel sitting in a traffic jam in the car? I once did own a red Ferrari. It was the Magnum one, you know.
Did you have a?
Did I have a? I had a stick-on one that I just took out of the glove box and stuck on whenever I drove it. And I got stuck in a traffic jam in Camden, and I remember people walking past going, "Oh, there's Steve Coonley's Ferrari," and I was sort of going, "Hi, yeah, I've got one of these, yeah."
So what we're really saying then is that for a thrashing round on a test track, the Ferrari's the better car.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But we think it's a bit flash and a bit boring now.
Yeah, and also they needed the stylings. The last nice, I think the 355 was nice, but all those Daytonas and Dinos had real style, and there's something just a bit. I don't think these will age well.
Given the choice, I'd have one of those.
Yeah. So should we arm wrestle for it?
We both agreed the Ferrari was the better car, but because of that, we both agreed we'd rather have the underdog, the Minardi, the Tim Henman, the Bolton Wanderer. The Aston Martin Vanquish is not quite good enough to win this test, but precisely because of that, it does win your heart.